Hello everyone, welcome to pubcast. It's a cast I'm doing for one of the people who's following me on Twitch, Podrick. Although you won't know him because his name isn't written. Let's look at the two teams. We have one on the Nature's Prophet, Mr. Shipex on the Skyreth Mage. I am Marina on Darkseer. Nothing on the Gyrocopter. And lastly, we have Titan being played by Kato. As for the dire side, we have Wank Bank on the Sven. Oracle being played by 9K at heart, as we all are. Weaver being played by T.I. Oh, Weaver. I love Weaver. Weaver's such a good hero. Invoker being played by Arth. And last we have Sand King being played by Walk Hard. Who is Pod? Oh wow! Sven just teleports right in front of Roshan. He might actually lose his life. Do they have? They do have a Sunstrike available. Is he gonna walk into it? No, he doesn't. But it doesn't matter. He's gonna lose his life anyway. And Invoker gets that last hit. What is up with that? Why would he teleport to Roshan? I understand if he wants to get the ruin, but he teleported into an area they had no vision, and he just dies. Nice TP indeed. Oh, hey Kirill. Yeah, face cam. I posted. You posted on Reddit? Oh wait, we'll have to check it out. It looks like Weaver gets the bottom ruin and top ruin goes to the Invoker. So Dire have a great start taking both bounty ruins as well as the first blood. So what's the laning gonna look like? Looks like it's going to be the jungling. Yeah, jungling Nature's Prophet. Already has the gloves of haste, so he's going fast on the Midas. Darkseer's going off lane. It should generally be okay. Who's he up against? Oracle as well as Sven. They do have some stuns. Yeah, it is really big. Yeah, it is really big for Invoker. They do have some. I mean, Oracle technically this doesn't count as stun. Sounds as a stop and a purge, but I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that one of the good things is that Oracle might actually be really good against Dark. Oh, guys, did you see this? I want to make sure I got this right. Well, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like he can remove Ion Shell with the purge. Yeah. Yep. That's what I thought. If you Iron Shell, I knew you'd be able to remove Surge. I did not think you'd be able to remove Purge as well, but it looks like you can. And Wank Mank finally joins into the fight, and looks like they will be able to throw Fortune's End on him. And another kill comes out. I did not know that you can remove Ion Shell with Oracle. I know it counts as a buff, but I thought it was like different. It's a root. Yeah. I know. Sorry, I thought it was some sort of stop, but what I meant is I didn't know that you can purge Ion Shell off of it. I thought you could remove Surge for sure, but Ion Shell I didn't expect that. But oh, it looks like Gyrocopter's taking a bit of damage here. Doesn't actually survive, and that's a weird lane indeed. Tidehunter and Gyrocopter, whereas the Skyreth Mage goes mid. Skyreth Mage, yeah, Oracle. I can see. I thought he would be only a counter because of the way he works with Surge, but with Ion Shell as well, that's really rough. So mid lane is going to be Oracle. Dire Courier has been killed. Was that a snipe by something? What happened to the poor thing? Oh, Nature's Prophet finally redeeming himself a little bit. Good job on him. That was really worth it. They need something like that. But yeah, mid lane is going to be Skyreth Mage against the Invoker. I mean, the Skyreth Mage is actually doing pretty well. He has 9 CS, Invoker has 4. So clearly Skyreth Mage is doing really well for himself right now. Has the bottle. I don't really think there's any point to spam concussive shot. He needs to be careful because one tower hit literally takes 100 damage from him. So it's not worth it. At least he has the bottle. He can fill it up. Top lane though. I suppose Darkseer needs to throw Ion Shell at the creeps. I don't. Can you throw Fortune Ends at creeps? I don't think so. Right? Oh, you can. You can. He just threw it in front of a creep right in front of me. So yeah, he just throws a Fortune Ends. Man, Oracle is like an insane counter for the what you call him, Darkseer. Looks like Gyrocopter top lane taking a bit of damage here. This bottom lane of Tidehunter and Gyrocopter seems really odd. I feel like Tidehunter should consider just going to the forest and jungling, cause right now he's sharing experience with the Gyrocopter, and I don't think that they're gonna be killing anyone. Both of these heroes have envy. Both of them are pretty damn hard to take down, and looks like there might be another kill here. It is going to be another kill. Really strong dual lane coming out from the Dire here, and need to be careful. But I don't think they'll be able to die just from the Tidehunter. Tidehunter does have a second point anchor smash. Yeah, the game I posted is a huge comeback. Like I said, it's really sorry, man, because one of them asked me like just before I started. One of them asked me yesterday. I said yes to both. So easy win for the Dire. Mm, hard to tell. Looking at the two teams, you gotta wonder which team scales better into the late game. They do have a Furion. Oh man, Furion. What? That's what's going on. Okay, this throws out a good ion shell, double ion shell, helps him out a little. The Darkseer is doing okay. I mean, he's died once, but he's doing kinda okay. Needs to be careful though. This vent set looks nice. Oh, that Scribe Vigil Signet. That's pretty cool. However, it looks like mid lane they are winning for the Radiant at least. Oh, Sunstrike misses barely. It gets so close, but no, he doesn't actually get him in the end. And 3-1-1 is the build for Skyeth Mage. Probably the best build for him. More damage on the Arcane Bolt. I like the fact that the spell doesn't increase in mana cost. Okay, alright, that actually is gonna be okay. What do you guys think of the 1 point in vacuum early on? Does it actually do anything? It feels like it's not really the best uh, skill point. Maybe more points in Surge. Then again, you can remove Surge with a stop, so it's hard to say whether it's worth it or not. Overall, it looks like it's a rather static laning phase. Dire take 500 gold lead, and same as experience. Not so much. Early kills don't really matter. I knew probably, so I don't believe he sent the game or he lost it. Could you? Who do you think he is? Just so that I can hear what you think. Let's look at some of the items. Nature's Prophet has a point in Sprout. Here's the thing: there's no point in taking a point in Sprout early on if you're not actually going to be jungling, because you want to take. Okay, he goes 1-1-2. So unless he actually, needs to be careful. Unless he actually goes and uses the Sprout, it's really a waste of skill points, in my opinion. Oh wait, someone's dying. Bottom lane. Oh, the Weaver throws out the bugs. Needs to be careful. Oh, they do have a nice sentry ward here. Weaver is gonna fall. Yeah, that's why you don't do that. And he doesn't really have a lot of good items on him right now. I mean, Voice Stone early on is kinda iffy. What about Darkseer? Almost has the Soul Ring as expected. He can spam out the Ion Shell as much as he needs to. Skyeth Mage mid, Arcane Bolt, Arcane Boots, as well as the bottle. Has his level 6. The problem with the Skyeth Mage is that his ult is that he's so countered by the Pugna. It's insane. Yesterday I played Pugna against. I really forgot who I was using. I was playing against Pugna. I mean, it actually needs to be careful. I feel like they could actually zone him out to the top lane if they were a bit more aggressive, but nope. Sorry, Skyeth Mage is here. Those are the concussive shot. That's good. And can they get him? Wow, the damage! Oh no! Look, almost gets him. Maybe they could surge or something, but damn, that guy lived like on the bare edge. Is he? We'll find out. Alright. How's Tidehunter doing? Tidehunter is jungling. I like this choice a lot. I feel like he should have jungled from the start. There's really not much he can do for the Gyrocopter, who is taking a lot of damage right now. Gyrocopter against Gyrocopter in a threesome, and well, actually, it's a foursome because he was the one getting screwed just now. That was really not what he should have done. And Gyrocopter looks like he's going for Power Trace, has the Feyfire and Ring of Aquila. I mean, it's okay. Can help if he's active. Yeah, exactly. Sprout could help if he was active, but this is what he's doing. I mean, I agree with you completely. If he's active, Sprout is such a good like ability to have for the team. But when this is what you're doing the whole game, let's look at the dire side. Sven, yeah, going for the max stun. Looks like he might be going for the early Mask of Madness. I don't think it's a Helm of Dominator, but well, we'll see. It could be Helm of Dominator. Oracle, Soul Ring, Fairy Fire should probably get boots next. Going for more points of Purifying Flame. The problem is, by the way, is that Purifying Flame, you don't take into account the 25 magic resistance, so it actually does, how much would it be? 135 damage and heals for 198. So, did you see the new Invoker Cliff Jungle? No, it must be some new Reddit thing. I haven't seen it. Weaver doesn't have any HP regen, which is kind of worrisome. Oh dear, needs to be careful. Oh, the Skywrath Mage can do so much early on if he has farm, and he does get the kill on the Sand King. Skywrath Mage, the one guy who's sort of like trying to keep his team floating right now. Bugs come out. Bugs could be a problem for this guy. They do latch on. He needs to get rid of them if he can. Should be careful here. Is he gonna turn? Can he turn this around? Okay. Oh man, I don't think he's gonna be able to get this. There's no way he's gonna get it. No. The problem with Scarlet Mage is he has literally zero armor, so the bugs are so strong against him. And Nature's Prophet trying to join into the fight, but I don't think he's gonna be able to find the Weaver, and we're just gonna make it out. How's Invoker doing? Invoker looks like he's going for power charge himself, ruining the game once again. Um, to be honest, whoever posted the Legion Commander jungle, that guy should burn in hell, because that thing has ruined so many games. I mean, I don't know who posted it. I don't care who it was, but that guy really screwed up all of Dota basically for everyone. 3-1-1 from the Sand King. I prefer to hear 3-2-0. I feel like the early point in Caustic Finale is not good unless you're like up against a bunch of melee heroes, and he's up against a gyrocopter, so I don't really feel like it's that good. We're about 9 minutes in, and maybe we should switch over to the net worth. And yeah, Sven is number 1 on the net worth, getting complete free farm. 54 says has Helm of Dominator. Interested to see if he's actually gonna dominate a creep, maybe use it to stack or something. Oh, and Dota meanwhile kills the Invoker mid. Looks like Scarlet Mage, yeah, they used his ultimate. So Scarlet Mage really like doing a good job right now. Drops the mango. So mango is shareable. Pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't think anything was as bad as the Legion Commander jungle build. Whoever came up with that, some sort of satanic ritual was done. Look at the top lane, they want to get a kill here. Oracle could be brought down pretty easily if they can focus him down. They're going to go for it. Oracle, can they get? Nope. They don't get a stance on him, but they are going to go for the Sven instead. Sven, I think he might have used a Quelling Blade or something to get out of the Sprout, and I think Sven is probably dead. The Arcane Ball is going to do enough damage. It does do enough damage. Now they're going to go for the Oracle. Oracle, nice job using the Fate's Edict. He's taking a bit of damage. I don't really think Scarlet Mage needs to chase this. My God, Scarlet Mage. He wants this kill, but he's gonna throw his life away for it. That is why you do not chase it to tier 2 when you have 0 armor. So, I mean, he was doing such a good job. Bringing down the Sven was a good job, but then diving into that was really not worth it. Alright, Invoker's here. He did at least Fury used his Midas. It could turn around, yeah, sprout him. There you go. Just now you can just run away to safety. No problem. Oh. Sunstrike misses, and he's just going to teleport. Why would Scarlet Mage dive so deep is the problem. Bottom lane though, it is going to be Weaver versus, well, not much of a match really. Gyrocopter just falls. And Weaver is going for Perseverance. I'm surprised he's not getting a magic one. I feel like it's a really good item on Weaver. Especially how you can use it combined with his... Oh! No, nothing's going to happen. Mid lane, the tower's about to fall. So let's look at the team's lineups right now. Nature's Prophet scales really well into the late game, and his split push makes him very annoying to deal with. I still feel like the Aghanim's refresher, Nature's Prophet, like, it's worth it, even though I don't see it enough. I feel like it's still pretty good. Darkseer late game is mostly for his ultimate and his vacuum, so he's okay late game. I won't say he's amazing though. Oh, bottom lane though, might have a fight here. Looks like he's the Sand King. Skywrath Mage does really fall off late game because basically once the people have some sort of magic resistance or BKB, the guy's kinda lackluster as hell. He's good early game. He's like Zeus, you know, except Zeus is a bit more powerful in my opinion. And Skyth Mage, another problem is that he has 0 armor, so you can see that his armor is going down really fast. And they might be able to kill... Can they actually silence him? No, they can't. Sand King, he might be in a bit of trouble. No, gets sprouted where he goes. That's actually a really good sprout. And Cooldown comes down. Is it gonna... Nope, doesn't even clip them. And it's 4 people here from the Radiant. Big investment, and they really need to get something out of it. Might be able to get the tower, but 4 people here. Sven continues his free farm at the top lane. Oh, nah, I don't think that's going to get the kill on them. 4 people from the Dire as well, so it's a 4-on-4 orgy. No call down for a few seconds. Sand King. Oh, nice Tidehunter ultimate. They're gonna get 1. They're gonna get 2 maybe. Oh, the what's called False Promise, or what's it called again? Damn it! Yeah, False Promise comes out, and looks like Sand King is probably gonna live. Oracle does fall, but he barely makes it out. And Tidehunter has a Blink Dagger. This is why jungling for him was so good. He was able to get the Arcane Boost as well as the Blink Dagger. All right, Sven is here. Throws out the ultimate. Needs to be careful though. He's walking into multiple people. The Weaver throws out his Swarm, but it looks like they're going to be okay. Just gonna be able to beat the Swarm out, and they'll be fine. So they take a tier 1. They took what, two, three kills maybe. Now they're going to take another. No, yeah, no, it was only two kills, and they're going to take another tower. So two towers, two kills. Really good move by them. I am starving. Yeah, Tidehunter is pretty strong late game. Again, he's blocked by BKB, but all you have to do is wait for the BKB timer to run out, and looks like they might be able to kill him. And oh, they trade 1 for 1, and did he somehow interrupt him? It looks like his ultimate wasn't even used. Jericho after late game is of course, you know, famously strong. He's one of the best carries. Needs to be careful because right now he does have the swarm on him, and okay, those are the ultimate. Not probably looks like Jericho is definitely gonna fall. The swarm giving them enough vision as well as killing the Darkseer. So maybe going back in for that was not worth it at all. Overall, the Radiant have a good late game. Skyrath Mage is pretty weak late game. Darkseer, oh wait, Darkseer is kind of. I mean, he's strong if he can land his vacuum combination. If not, he's iffy. As for that side, Sven is an insanely strong carry. Like I said, he does have the home dominate, but he hasn't actually used it on anything, which is, unless I'm wrong and there's a creep somewhere that I can't see. Oracle, of course, really strong late game because of False Promise. Weaver. Weaver is almost as good at split pushing as Fury. Of course, he can't teleport across the map and all that, but he's really good. I do wish that he fills up his slots a little bit. He's also going for more points to Geminate attack over the Swarm. Ever heard of Cliff Jungle Found for? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not really sure why Weaver would max out Geminate when Swarm or Stats are both better early game over Geminate, so. Invoker has the Midas, so he's going to go for it. Scepter has a lot of damage. He's going for. He's more Quas Exhort. Well, mostly Exhort actually. There's going to be a gank here. Can they get the kill on him? Looks like Silence is going to come out. Silence does come out. Beautiful ultimate here. And they are going to be able to bring him down. The Skyrath Mage has done so much for his team right now. But he needs to do things now because he's not going to be able to do anything later. Yeah, Invoker strong late game. Sand King, somewhat similar to Tidehunter, is that in that, you know, once the BKBs are down, then you can initiate. You can actually do quite a lot then. All right, it's just Prophet. Yeah, he's not making out of this situation alive. That's for sure. Well, that was interesting. He was able to sprout himself between two people, and they are going to be able to kill the Sand King, trading 4 for 1 across the map basically. And Weaver's just going to make it out of there alive. It's like Invoker wants to teleport in. I do feel like this Weaver straight rush into Linken's. I mean, you can just pop it with an Arcane Bolt. You know, it's not exactly like it's the best Linken's game for him. Um, what else? Yeah, and you can pop it with a homing missile, a gush. Oh dear, looks like he might fall here. He is going to fall. BKB would be better. BKB or Manta would be better this game for Weaver because all of the things that you can block with BKB. You can block everything with BKB. There's literally no spell that they. Oh well, they just probably need to be careful. Sven chasing after him needs a couple of hitman. I have to refresh the page. Are you? Because I'm looking at the page. And it looks like it's not lagging so bad. Tidehunter. They are going to bring down this prof. They might lose the Tidehunter as well. He is going to go for the mech. Sorry you're lagging by the way, but I mean it seems okay from my end. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, top lane, how are they doing? Trying to get pushing. But yeah, where were we? I don't feel like Linkage is the way to go for Weaver this game. There's too many spells that are single target that you can block. I don't know who Podrick is, but some of the players here are definitely very, very bad. I am Marina. Looks like they're going to have a double mech on the team. Darkseer is going mech as well as the Tidehunter for the Radiant. That is some real bad teamwork over there. Looks like Skyrath Mage is... Wow! Skyrath Mage brings down the Sand King. Holy shit. I thought Skyrath Mage was like dead. That's it, he's dead. But holy crap, able to turn it around like that. First mech comes out, second mech gonna come out fairly soon. I told you who he is. Are we sure he's that person? But yeah, first mech is out, second mech is gonna come out soon. I hope we're not gonna have two Guardian Greaves because Seems like we might be going that direction actually. Nature's Prophet is going for Agams. Yes! I love it. I mean, I was saying like we should see more Aghanim's Nature's Prophet, and there he goes. He's gonna get Aghanim's. Aghanim's might be really worth it with Aether Lens, because then you start with more base damage. Um, well, we'll see. Scarlet Mage himself looks like he might be going for Aghanim's. I'm not sure if he's going for Aghanim's or Bloodstone, but we'll have to wait and see. The 1 point in concussive shot has worked out really well for him. You want to go for more points in Ancient Seal. Weaver, oh, time lapses, get silenced, get wrecked, son. Oh, vacuums to safety, and he's going to fall anyway. The vacuum really shouldn't have happened, but doesn't matter. They are able to get, and looks like the Dire still haven't even taken a tier 1 tower. The Dire one, sorry, the Radiant should group up once they have one. Alright, they have 2 mechs. Yeah, once one of them comes on the way, they should go for it. Gyrocopter, if he had the BKB, would be a lot better. He does have Elm Dominate, but I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he does. He actually did dominate a creep. Good for him. But yeah, this would be a good time for the Radiant to group up. Dire, Sven has a Blink Dagger, which is pretty good, but doesn't have a BKB. Oracle is kind of weak right now. Weaver's okay, but Lincoln's, like we said, it's not a very good choice of items in this game. Invoker might be a problem because he does have Eel Scepter. Oh, he's gonna fall. Throws a nice last second ultimate. Gonna get a nice double kill here for them. Oracle meanwhile brings down Titan, but that's okay. Weaver is here, but can they? They need to get rid of the bug on the Sky. Sky needs to be very careful. He's gonna take a stun to the face. And 1 hit. Oh, can we get a good vacuum off or something? Sand King. Those are the stun only on the darks. I feel like he could get a better stun just now. And they need to be careful right now. Looks like the Fury is going to make it out to safety. And Darkseer, well, I think he's generally going to be okay. Can we see Podrick's last hits? How about I'll show you all the last hits and we can see you. Because I'm not sure who he is. They were able to take the tier 1, but they lost the tier 2 top, so I don't know if that was worth it. Can we get the vacuum off at all? Back to net worth. It looks like, I think, yeah, the Radiant seem to be like they're leading. They're not leading much by experience, but gold more so. Hey, buddy. One of my mods is here. Good morning. I know it's morning because we live in the same time zone, and yeah, Nature's Prophet just gonna teleport out to safety. Quelling Blade, bad. They didn't eat the tree that he should have, might have been able to get this done. Looks like Thailand might be in a bit of trouble right now. Oh yeah, it just makes it out to safety. Purifying Flame is not gonna be enough. He already has the mech, so he doesn't need to be worried. And almost, guys, makes you to be careful. Oh wow, looks like Thailand really goes for it. Gets the kill with the gush in the end. And Nature's Prophet is teleporting in there. They are going to try to go for this event. This would be a really good time. Oh, he went for Bloodstone. I like that. I have 2 mods actually. One of them is my real life friend. One of them is my bastard. Which team do you put your money on? Which team do we put your? He's putting his money on Dire. He thinks that he knows who one of the Dire players is. And oh, Sven jumping in. Sorry, jumping in. They are. Looks like they're going to be able to kill this Invoker. And like I said, this is a really good time for the Radiant to group up because they have so much power right now. They are going to go for. I do think that Nature's Prophet should consider split pushing even at this stage of the game. Apparently, it's time to farm the forest. Alright, he's going to teleport back to base. Good. Okay, looks like they're going to try to go for this tower here. Yeah, Nature's Prophet is split pushing. Beautiful decision by him. Oh dear, looks like they might actually, they do lose the Thailand, but he does throw out the Ravage in the end. Scarlet Mage is dead. Scarlet Mage so far seems to be most of their damage. False Promise comes out on the Sven, and meanwhile Nature's Prophet is still going for it. I like this. I just like his decision very much. And now he's going to go Thailand. You can't blink with the bugs on him, and the vacuum maybe come out. I'm not quite sure. It looks like they are going to lose the Thailand. Thailand is dead. 2 for nothing trade so far. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter hasn't even been involved with his team in the last few minutes. And they do get the bomb range rack. Still well worth it, in my opinion. I do think that the Nature's Prophet needs to sprout himself. Sprouts out the enemy. He should probably sprout himself. And he's going to fall. This was interesting. I know the worst isn't, so yeah. Mom is like, oh man, hey, I'm not going to say anything about that. Even though you know how I feel about certain individuals. That was a bad fight for them. But I mean, for the Radiant lost a lot, but they still were able to get the range racks. It's good for them. I mean, I say it's a bad fight. I say it's good for them. I really have to make up my mind. The problem with them was that Jericho didn't group up. The next time they should go, Jericho should have a Alpha Wolf creep, and he should have BKB on him. If they do that, they can do a lot with the team. Because Jericho just now they went for a push without him, and that was really worthless. Also, Nature's Prophet's ultimate apparently jumps on ancient creeps, which I think it shouldn't, because it's just a waste of jumps. Alright, Scout Mage is here. Scout Mage, 6 Bloodstone charge. Needs to be careful. Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna go for next. Null Talismans, actually. A couple of Null Talismans would be pretty good. Some people are very lucky, you know. Well, what could you do? Sven picks up the Sanjin Yasha. I don't really feel like I like this choice very much. I feel like a BKB would be better. Because if you have BKB... Alright, Jericho's called down, nothing. Tidehunter's ultimate, nothing. Scarlet Mage, completely nothing. Darkseer, Vacuum, all of his spells, nothing except for Wall of Replica. Nature's Prophet is nothing. So I'm really like thinking that the BKB would have been better. Instead, you know, we... Sanjin Yasha, it's not bad, it's just... You know, you have the Oracle to throw his ultimate to help you out, but it's not enough in my opinion. Same thing with the Weaver, who has Lincolns, which is nice, but it's not really good enough. And looks like they're thinking of going again. Ace is bottom, getting the lanes pushed, and the rest of his team is getting ready. The 2-mech strategy will lose one surprise. Yeah, the 2-mech strategy also. They have one Guardian Greaves, and they might be making another one. Okay, nice. Titan's ultimate on 2. If only had the BKB. And now they might be able to kill the Oracle. Nope, Oracle gets silenced, but it doesn't actually fall. Almost enough damage. Looks like the Rocket is going to go for the Sven. The Titan's ultimate was blown, and it's not really going to help them out. That was a really unfortunate turn of events. Did someone have a Force Staff? Yeah, I feel like Force Staff was used just now. It saved someone. Yeah, Oracle's Force Staff was really good. I don't think they're going to be able to kill the Tidehunter. Tidehunter, after all, as they have 2 mechs on the team, needs to be careful. Sven jumps in, and it looks like he's going to be able to bring down the... almost bring down the Scarlet Mage, but Scarlet Mage is going to survive. Looks like Weaver wants the kill, though. We're gonna watch this chase, and Weaver was brought down so many times. Yep, Scarlet Mage gets him wank bank. Meanwhile, kills... Jericho is going to fall. Like I said, they should have grouped up after he has BKB. In the meantime, they are going to be able to take the bottom melee racks. Mishar is going to go... I'm not really fond of the Maelstrom pickup, but looks like he might be able to make it work here. Does he have Envy? One hit? One hit! Gets it in the end. And looks like... yeah, he's not making out of this. The bugs give him vision. No, it's alright. It doesn't matter. You're not spamming chat. You're talking to me. I like that. Yeah, it's if no one's talking during the stream, it does get kind of bad. Interesting pickup by the Weaver. He picks up the Maelstrom, so there's a chance you get the double proc on the Geminate. And there's no range limit. Yeah. So it's a really good thing, because especially if people like come and they see no one's talking, that's kind of bad. So I like that. I like that you're talking. Let's hope that increases your chances of winning. Ah, that's true. Maybe. By the way, do you notice how much brighter it is since the start of the stream? That's because the sun has came up. That's random. You won? Oh yeah, you did win yesterday. Weaver, the Maelstrom. It's good for a creep clearing, and they are having a problem with Nature's Prophet, so it's not a bad choice at all. It's okay. I'm fine with that. Sand King has the Blink Dagger. Doesn't have anything else. Arcade was probably gonna make the Aether Lens soon. Invoker looks like he's going to go for Orchid this game. Orchid, I mean, you don't use it on Tidehunter. You don't use it on Gyrocopter. So it's one of the other 3. Oracle is getting close to the mech. And yeah, this is why you can see that Weaver went for... Oh, nice damage. Otomo lives in the house, confirmed. Just wait for the game to end to see how much people are in the chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have stairs. I'm not live... It's not a house, it's my office. Well, not my office, it's the office I work in. Otomo has air in his house. What about Sven? Sven Going, looks like he's going to go for Silk Cures. Sven has the helm of Dom. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Every time. Oh, I don't say anything. But there are people in this cast who see this Helm of Dominator picked up and they don't do anything. And there's a Helm of Dominator on Sven and he's not doing anything. Is this MTV Cribs or a cast? It's a cast. But you are at my crib. And welcome to the stream, Sir Galahal. Alright, looks like the Radiant want to go for this. I'm not really sure why they have 3 people here. Gyrocopter is not with them. He has the pick up the BKB. They need to go. They need to fall back. If they keep going, they're definitely gonna fall. I don't think they can take a fight without Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter needs to be there. Yeah, I have things in my office confirmed. He's sending creeps top. I feel like, yeah, Nature's Prophet should go top and try to cut the creep wave. Maybe help them out a little bit. And this is why I like the Agam's refresher on Nature's Prophet, because if you throw out Galahal official or scam, sorry. Looks like the tower is about to fall. Okay. Oh wow, he actually manages to trap him a little bit. Giant goes and throws out a massive ultimate on 3 people. And now the Gyrocopter all call down comes a beautiful vacuum combination. 2 people are dead. And can they bring down the Sand Kick? No, they can't. Looks like no, Sand Kick might fall. He's gonna fall to the Arcane Curse. It's a 4 for 3 trade. Sven buys back, forced to buy back. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet trying to go for this, but the creeps are there, and looks like they're going to be able to. They lose on up. Scarlet Mage throw out the Ghost Scepter. He's gonna be falling. Might consider suiciding. I think he has to suicide. No, he decides not to. Nature's Prophet, is he gonna make it out there alive? Looks like stun. Almost, he had the animation. He did like the hand thing, but it wasn't enough. 4 for 4 with a buyback. They did bring down the tower. They did some damage to the tier top. I mean, it's a win for the Radiant. They got a tower and they forced to buy back, but it was an expensive one. Are you sure he's a person? Am I famous or something? You're famous on my stream, man. Cause you know we love you. Sven trying to do some damage. Yeah. By the way, tier 1s don't have what you call that, backdoor protection. That only starts at tier 2. Oh, sweet. Hey, check it out. Darkseid really did a smart move. Looks like Nature's Prophet. Oh man, this guy is in trouble. Can he make it out of this alive? They're trying to run out of the trees. That's gonna be enough. Did get the courier, and looks like it was carrying a what's it called? Demon Edge on it. Yeah, where is it going to go? I like the adjustment made by Darkseer. He had a mech, but he sold it, and he made a Crimson Guard instead. They should put fountains on wheels and drive it around the map. Yeah, I've heard that joke before, Kirill. Do you watch the Dota 2 Reporter? Because I've heard something like that before. Looks like Thailander's gonna fall as well. Man, the Radiant seem to be kind of falling apart at the moment. And Weaver's gonna go for it. Looks like Scarlet Mage needs to be very careful. Oh, nice! The vacuum keeping him alive. Weaver, is he gonna go for this? No, he's not. He's gonna back out. Looks like the rocket is coming. And Alpha Wolf picked up on by the Gyrocopter. This will be pretty useful for him. Looks like the Link is gonna block the homing missile. There you go. Oh, that's cool. The Molineer pick up on Weaver. Like I said, I'm actually pretty fine with this. Yeah, those 2 retorters is so good, man. The problem is that the guy, he's like, I'm not really sure what to do, and I'm not making money from it, so that's unfortunate. Nice pickup by the Nature's Prophet, picking up the Desolator, but I still don't understand why he wants both Deso and Maelstrom. Deso, of course, I get for the towers, Maelstrom for the creeps, but I still think if he went for Agams and Refresher, he can split push while helping the team. You Bulgarian? Do you mean me? Am I Bulgarian? Or does he mean someone else? Well, you are not in our country at least. Really? Oh, you mean the Kaparok. And Rain are going to go for Roshan. They can't really take Roshan. There we go. Now they can take Roshan with the nice armor. Roshan. He's going to fall pretty fast. Who's going to take the Aegis? Probably the best person to take it would be the Gyrocopter. I mean, looks like he is making space for it. Gyrocopter, looks like I think he's going to go for MKB or could be a Daedalus. But I'm not really sure which one's better. The problem is that the Dire have a ton of plus armor due to this Sven. I mean, come on, when a guy gives you plus 20 armor for 8 seconds, that's a lot. So I'm not really sure which one's better, MKB or Daedalus, because they're both good physical damage. But and he's going to be picking up. Oh, he has picked up the Moonshot, not Assault Cuirass. But I'll say it again. I'm surprised he hasn't actually converted any creeps to use. Oh wait, he has a creep here. It's a melee radiant creep. Okay. Well, I mean, of all the things to convert, at least get a Wild Wing Ripper. You know, do that tornado. Yeah. Well, we don't know. The Sven is misplaying with that, so we don't know. MTV crib. Well, that Radiant have a good ward here. Gives them good amount of vision. And looks like the Dire are just gonna put a ward there. They can probably de-ward it. I mean, they should have seen him put it. Tidehunter. Looks like he's getting pretty close. What is this game? Oh, it's just a pub game. I do pubcast and I do a giveaway after every cast. So you're welcome to stick around and join us. If you can join us mere mortals with your higher follower count. Okay, looks like Naceprof thinking about what to do. The problem is pushing mid and top is they're very close to each other. It's not the same as pushing top and bottom, which is what they should have gone. Yeah, it's just a normal game. Not a tournament or anything like that. What do you mean something else? As in, it's not like a tournament. Nature's Prophet's still kind of hanging loose here. I'm surprised they didn't de-ward this. It gives them the enemy so much vision, but I suppose they're not. No one's carrying a sentry anyway. All right, tornado comes out. Actually misses. That's unfortunate. Oh no! Yeah, this is definitely there. This is ranked, and Sven just going ham brings down the Sky Mage like he's nothing. Nice Tidehunter ultimate on every. Holy shit! The gyrocopter as well as the Tidehunter doing an insane amount of damage. They do bring down the gyrocopter first. Meanwhile, you can see that Nature's Prophet's doing his best to split push. They do throw out a glyph, and holy shit, the damage coming out. And looks like they are going to bring down. No, it is ranked. It's ranked, but you can tell from the picking phase. They do bring down only the range ranked. They lose the Aegis. That was a good fight, but holy crap, the wombo combo was insane. Again, I do not think that the Radiant should have de-warded this. They should have had some sort of sentry with them. It's definitely ranked because during the picking phase, you can see that they have the 35-second timer. If it was unranked, they'd have 1 minute and everyone has to pick at the same time. How is it? Looks like, yeah, experience going in favor of the Dire. Gold, not yet, but that's only because they've taken more towers and Roshan. MKB picked up on the Jericho. Jericho just had a massive call down combination. That was really good for them. The problem is that the fight just didn't pan out. They didn't seem to have enough damage at the end. They brought down like a couple, but Sven as well as the Weaver stayed alive, and Scarlet Mage got bursted down so fast. Scarlet Mage does have 3 charges on his Bloodstone now, which is really not that much. That was a very good call down. Sorry, the vacuum into wall. That was really good. Overall, the execution was good. It's just that Scarlet Mage doesn't give much, and they only had 1 Ravage. So I need to go now. Sorry, no problem. See you, buddy. Scarlet Mage does have the Orchid. Probably gonna use it on this. Sorry, Invoker has the Orchid. Probably gonna use it on Scarlet Mage, or maybe the Dark Seer. One of them would be good. Yeah, 3 Bloodstone charges. The dream. By the way, how do you spell your name? Is Galahal? Is that how you say it? Alright, and Furion doing his thing. Looks like he's gonna go for either Assault Cuirass or Moonshot. Both are okay. Assault Cuirass is better, of course, for the minus armor. I don't think they should fight without Tidehunter, what do you call it? Refresher. I feel like without fighting now without Tidehunter Refresher, they're not that far from it. It's like 1,400 gold away. And that's nice. They're gonna do some damage here. Do they want to force it as well on the base? Nature's Prophet just gonna get, oh, sorry, Titan's ultimate comes out. Nice ultimate, looks like it hits multiple people, and it gets thrown in the air. Beautiful Sand King combination, and looks like Nature's Prophet does bring down the tower, but they're going to lose pretty much everyone in return. The only person who dies is the Invoker Skyeth Mage. He's dead for sure. You know what he should have? A teleport scroll. He has the Ghost Scepter, but he can't actually do anything with it. It's with a T at the end. Galahad. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's because your name is in green, so it's hard to see. I was like, is that a T or an L? Scarlet Mage moving around without a TP scroll means that every time he dies, he's not able to actually... Sorry, every time he uses the Ghost Scepter, he can't just teleport away. And the only person chasing him just now was Weaver, so he could have just, you know, Ghost Scepter teleported to safety, but... Guess not. Guardian Reeves now picked up on the Oracle. And that's good for him. They brought down the tier 3 top. They did some damage to the range racks, but that's about it. Is it worth it? No, I don't think so. And like I said before, they really should wait for the Tide Hunter to get his refresher, then it's worth it to go fight. And Scarlet Mage keeps falling further and further into you know, being pretty much worthless right now. Gyrocopter's doing okay, I suppose. On farm he needs maybe another damage item or maybe a Satanic to survive. Darkshade is alright. Crimson Guard at this point of the game really doesn't do that much. I mean, once by the way, cleave damage is pure, so it's not actually reduced by what you call it. It's not reduced by the Crimson Guard because it's considered pure damage. Mid Skywrath, it was the to be fair, they didn't actually have another person who wanted to play mid. I'm guessing that maybe he picked Skywrath Mage and nobody else wanted to go mid. You never really know. The Evoker is going for BKB. Once he has, that's another thing that they will Sven have a BKB. Sven does have a BKB, so he's not going to have to worry. The double Ravage is still dangerous, but once you have a couple of BKBs on the team, it's not as bad. MKB picked up on the Weaver. Why is everyone picking MKB? Is there any sort of evasion on anyone? I mean, maybe I'm blind and I don't see it, but I don't see any sort of evasion on anyone. Yeah, it looks like that. Just they still want to go for another push. I really don't think they should. Meanwhile, top lane looks like Sven is split pushing. He does have the boost of travel. Nice pick up on him. And they're gonna go Gyrocopters here. They do have Glyph. They do have Glyph on the dire side. Okay, alright, nice jump in by. They bring down Invoker immediately. Invoker, no buyback. Alright, good start for them. They bring down the Oracle as well. So that's two brought down. But looks like Sven gives no flying shit about anything. He's just gonna go for it. Meanwhile, Furion now throws out his ultimate. Could have thrown it a bit sooner. They are going to fortify. He needs to sprout himself. Nope, he's gonna die. And so does the Skyeth Mage in the back line. They got this fight started out so well. They got two pickoffs just like that, and they couldn't close it up in the end. Like I said, only having one Ravage is not good enough for them at this stage of the game. And Nature's Prophet, his combination of items is one buyback, two buybacks. Nature's Prophet is gonna go for it. There's no backdoor protection. Can he actually get this? Meanwhile, Sven and Weaver are both top. Looks like he might be able to get this no problem. I don't think he needs to be worried. I mean, it's just a Sand King. What can Sand King do? And looks like he's gonna get it. And can he kill the Sand King as well? No, he can't. As Sven is back. It's gonna be a dieback. Oh no, it's not gonna be a bite. No, it is gonna be a dieback. I was like, is it? And he's dead. Maybe throw out the ultimate. Throw out the ultimate. Oh no, he doesn't. And he does fall in the end. Dieback for a Rax at this stage of the game. Well, it's like we said, Weaver might be the better rat actually. And alright, can we get the kill here? He gets silenced, gets wrecked, and isn't even able to bring down the range Rax. That was kind of close. And it's a beyond godlike, so it doesn't even have buyback. That's surprising. A lot of people who have buyback are the Skyeth Mage as well as the Tide Hunter himself. That Podrick. Like I said, we don't know who Podrick is. Alright, Oracle. Oh, he's a bit far, isn't he? I mean, I'm not really sure why he's all the way up there. A rocket, concussive shot. This guy's being hit by everything, basically. Oh. Wow. The Ethereal Blade. And finally he gets a Bloodstone charge, because this guy has been losing them like crazy. And Thailand has a refresher. Alright. Mm, this might actually be a good time to push. Um, Weaver's dead, Oracle's dead, neither one of them has buyback, although they're gonna come back pretty soon. You have Refresher, you have Ethereal Blade. You can always Ethereal Blade one of your allies to, you know, like save them. Helm of Dominator is dropped by Jericho. Looks like Jericho is the one who wants to take it. This might be a really good time for them to take a push, but it looks like by the time Roshan falls, it's not gonna be worth it. The only thing that they need is one melee racks mid, but that kind of isn't so bad for the Dire because now they can just put their focus on one place. Whereas before they were like running up and down, and they couldn't really, you know, it would have been difficult to defend. But now there's like, no, we can just, you know, defend mid and that's it, we'll be fine. I do wonder if Darkseid should have considered going for a pipe. Oh well, everyone's back alive. They need to be careful right now. Going in. Oh, Invoker, the premature BKB with 10 seconds. All right, that's one BKB that's not going to give them anything. That was a really bad BKB. Of course, I mean, he was worried from the Taihan double ravage, but that was interesting. Sven has his BKB, but apart from that, they don't have anyone else with BKB. Alright, looks like Invoke. They don't have a glyph available. Nice side hunter jump in. That first BKB really coming back to get them and the butt. Oh, he used both ravages to try to kill this man and time lapse on the Weaver, so he's going to be able to survive. Jericho falls, but he's going to come back in a few seconds. Are they going to go for it? They're going to go for it. Yep, they go for the racks, and now they need to be careful because, well, they threw their bodies at it. They all fall. Did anyone buy back from the Dire side? I'm not really sure, but. Now Dire are like, alright, they got Mega. Scarlet Mage has bought back. Looks like Jericho can buy back if he chooses to. Probably might have to, honestly. But by the time they reach the base, it might be the GG push. But now that the Radiant have the Mega creeps, they're gonna start spawning. They're gonna be pretty difficult to defend against. Oh, that's a lot of damage. The main problem is that they can't seem to control this Sven. The double ravage was. Neither one of them hit. Helm of Dominator picked up by... Oh, nice. Scarlet Mage carrying his Helm of Dominator. And can we maybe throw out... Oh, almost tried. Should have gone for someone else. He did try the Ethereal Blade. And I don't think they're going to be able to take this before everyone respawns. You can see that Mega Creeps are going to cause a problem now because Sand King will have a bit of an issue taking them all out. Yesterday I played a game with an Invoker who went Radiance and Ghost Walk. That was his plan, and Cold Snap of course. He just Cold Snap someone and just walk right next to them, or he just Ghost Walk the whole game. We won that game like 40-8 or something was the score, so can't really judge it too much. Although I had the most kills. I was playing as Zeus. I got like 15 kills or something. I'll be fair, I was mostly kill stealing with my ulti. Alright, Satanic picked up this. Sven is pretty much $6. He could probably consider selling the Sanjin Yashi and getting something else. Oracle, not much to talk about. Weaver, the Molyneux is going to be really useful right now. It's going to help him do that split push a lot. Same thing with the Invoker doesn't actually have Molyneux. He probably should get the Boots of Travel. Do you still think the Dire are going to win? Because, I mean, it's looking pretty bad. No one has buyback except the Sand King in this entire game. Oh, Darius Courier has been killed. Really good for them. I don't feel like Radiant Megas don't do much now. Like they need to kill Sven. Then they yeah, pretty much. But it still is a problem because the only person who can really take care of the Megas easily is Sven and Weaver. The other guys, they're pretty bad against Mega creeps, and it forces the Dire to be stuck in their base, so even if they win a fight, they still have a long way to travel. No, I mean, Megas doesn't guarantee them the win. They still have to like win it by themselves, but it's such a big asset right now, even at this stage of the game. Megas look like they're going to be very dangerous to deal with. Sand King has the Agnums, alright. Oh, okay. That vacuum was pretty good. Yeah, you can see that they still have to run around all over the map just to try to get it. When is the giveaway? Right when this game is over, we'll do the first giveaway of the day. We do a giveaway after every game. Okay, looks like the Radiant are getting a bit impatient. I don't really feel like they need to do this. They could just like sort of just stand around and just scare them a bit. They don't need to engage too much. All right, nice jump by him. Double Ravage comes out, immediately brings down the Sand King, and they bring down the Gyrocopter as well. The Sand King and Invoker both, Sand King and Invoker both buy back. Aegis Prophet is dead. Looks like they're going to go for the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter, oh, Ethereal Blade, keeping him alive. Can they do anything with this though? Looks like they might be losing the Gyrocopter. They are going to lose the Gyrocopter, and Aegis Prophet buys back. Oh, it's alright. It's right after this game, so. Oh, they bring down the Nature's Prophet as well. There's 2 people dead, and they're dead for a long time. They don't even have buyback. Oh, Sven, even if he dies, it's no big deal. He can buy back. He's not gonna die. He used the Satanic perfectly. And now Scarlet Mage is dead. Tidehunter and Darkseid. Darkseid did actually use his wall vacuum? That's weird. I thought for sure he'd use it and, you know, maybe get something out of it, but no, doesn't seem like it. Anyway, this game is going to be over pretty soon. Don't imagine that either team can stand up to each other for much longer. Dire have to deal with Mega Creeps, Radiant have to deal with Sven, who is like the raid boss. I mean, Sven 17 and 4, that's pretty damn impressive. And shit, the amount of damage Weaver takes. Oh, beautiful, can he get the kill? And holy crap, Sven is just gonna burst them down. One more hit, gets it, and nobody has buyback. Are they just gonna go for the throne right now? Nope, Sven's like, ignore the Araxes. Weaver should just help the Sven out. The Weaver's like, nope, I think we should get the Araxes. And that's not gonna help out. Weaver might actually fall from the, what the hell is Weaver doing? Time lapse. Weaver finally pulls his head out of his other orifice. They're just gonna go for Weaver. What is up with this guy? Just focus on the damn throne. It looks like they're just going to 1v5. Net worth graph. Okay. Net worth graph looks like it went down pretty damn fast, and they don't have the glyph. There you go. The turnaround, just like that. Good game for the Dire. All right, let's do our first giveaway.